Hi everyone. I wanted to make a quick little video because I noticed that I've made videos about brain injury and about the overall difficulties with brain injury, but one thing I haven't done is made a specific video or any videos that hone in, that focus on one particular problem. So that particular problem today is attention to detail. The reason I chose this one is because attention to detail is something that a lot of people don't understand because it sounds so broad. Do you mean attention to detail in a classroom? Do you mean attention to detail while I'm at the beach staring off into the distance? It's not explained enough. So I wanted to use my example because I work a lot in communications. I wanted to show challenges I used to have with sentences and particularly with prepositions. So you can see here, the preposition is at. So the dog at my house. Now I would often go and write that sentence, but writing documents too quickly, I would write the dog my house. Of course, I didn't write about dogs and houses, but you understand, whatever the document may be, that I would miss out at or indeed of. So I could say here, the dog of my house. Or I could say, the dog my house. The dog of my house, the dog at my house. They have different meanings because they have different prepositions. So I would often actually just miss out the preposition, and then when I would review, because good communications people review, I would review a document once, even twice, and still occasionally I would miss the preposition. I would not see that I'd missed the preposition previously. My brain would just process the data as though the preposition was there. So this consistently continued to happen to me in almost every job that I had for the first 2 or 3 years after my brain injury. So that was a real challenge. So as you can see, this tiny attention to detail issue, because we have to give it a title, could be related to a whole range of things. It could be related to cleaning your room correctly, cleaning it all up, spotless. It could be that you clean a little bit, but you miss a few spots and you miss some papers. Now, of course, these are the challenges that every single person deals with. But you notice that these things continuously happen in a different way than what they used to. And it wasn't something that I was accustomed to. And you have to basically not only become accustomed to it, but you also have to see how you can create a situation where you produce the same work, particularly. Of course, you can clean your room not as well as before, but you still clean your room. Whereas in communication, if you write that sentence without at, without of, you can imagine that there are massive issues. So that's my quick video. So I wanted to kind of let you people know a little bit about attention to detail, a little bit about what's out there in terms of one of the many difficulties that exist within the brain injured world for people that have a brain injury to understand they're not alone, but also people that don't have a brain injury to feel compassion and understand